it becomes very important to have the data to properly plan, especially infrastructure investments. Because with infrastructure investments, you have high capital expenditure. You cannot afford to go wrong. And in many cases, because of the census not getting done on time, we might be planning for a smaller population, even though our coverage has to be higher, because the actual number of people might be higher. Alternatively, you could even have the reverse. In this particular, say, because of rural-urban migration, we might be oversupplying to rural areas, but undersupplying to the urban poor, because we don't have a count on the urban poor. So it's very important that we start to invest in the right locations, the right places within the city, within rural urban differences, and that's where the census data is so critical.
दुनिया के हिसाब से चलना है तो कैसे करिएगा मैनेज? क्या करता है आपका करा ना, ये डरती वो खुद का
It also becomes a very useful tool for social scientists to then undertake surveys and studies, how many people are there, what is the rate of urbanization. You would compare the census which is being done in the coming years with the earlier censuses. If we know last census, India had something like 30%, less than 30% people living in urban areas, and now if it shows that more than 40% or 35% people are living in urban areas, accordingly you will tune your policies, and we would also get to know the processes, who is migrating to cities. So then after the census, second level studies can be taken up if on the question of gender, on question of migrations, on question of otherwise population dynamics.
In this census, what is unique is that for the first time after 1931, there is going to be a caste-based enumeration. That is, every individual will have to tell the person who comes to their household what is his or her caste. And the attempt is to find out the caste structure and the changes that have taken place in the post-independence period.